Hey everyone, it's Bubbles, and welcome back to my channel. Also welcome if you are new. So today's video is a speed build. We're finally back to doing a speed build. Obviously when I started my Harry Potter series, I just kind of wanted to get like a few episodes out and then, take the break I have doing the other videos I've been doing. And so because I had gotten a new editing program, thank God, because the one I was using before that was terrible, but I wanted to do like tutorial videos, so that's why I took those 2 weeks to just do those videos, because I wanted to get those out as soon as I could. And then now we're finally back to a speed build. However, next week, I am going to go ahead and plan on continuing the Harry Potter series and finishing it, because I already have all of it pre-recorded from like months ago, because when I started playing it, I just was like in the mood for playing it, so I just pre-recorded all of that. So the quality of the editing on those might not be as good, just because that was back when I used my older program for it, and now everything you see like after that will be with this new program, so it should be a lot nicer. And I also have newer, more updated intros now, so yay. But that's kind of my plan, and then after that first Harry Potter series finishes, I do want to go on for a few weeks of doing speed builds, because I had gotten a few ideas to do builds of. So like my mom suggested I do a treehouse build, and I thought that would be really cool, especially since I have done a tree house build, air quotes, but it's not really a tree house build. It's like way too big to be considered one, so I want to do like a proper tree house build, because that sounded interesting, and I have a few ideas that I want to do for that. And then I also have just a few other things lined up, like a shell build in the future, possibly. And just stuff like that. So after the Harry Potter series finishes, I just want to do like a break and do a bunch of more Sims stuff. So yeah, and then after that, I'll probably start going into the second Harry Potter game and start doing that series. And depending on how many parts I have of that, I will split it up so that there's like a break. If it takes too long, I will have mini breaks in between where I do some other content, just to like, mix it up. But yeah, those are my plans for the channel for right now. So yeah, but anyway, so this build I'm excited for it because I absolutely love how this turned out. So this is a cafe build, and it's actually like a cafe on the first floor and then someone's apartment on the second floor and third floor. And so I built it kind of like the owner lives on the second and third floor and they, run the cafe. But I originally had this as an idea for a while because I found like an inspo pic that was the front of a cafe where they had like orangey red brick as the facade, and then like bright blue doors and windows at the front, and I thought that was super cool, so I kind of got inspo from that. So I haven't gotten to it yet, but like when I start putting the wallpapers down, I go for like an orangey red brick, and then obviously the blue front door, and then I have like blue windows that I thought looked cool. And I haven't been able to use that swatch yet from the university window, so that was awesome. But yeah. So this build is in Magnolia Promenade. For one of the save files I have, I've just kind of been screwing around and building like a personal save file that has like a mixture of both Maxis like items and also CC, so that like this one's my own personal one. And so I like really hate the way Magnolia Promenade was like released. It's all retail shops, and I'm like, I really don't need this many retail shops, so I've basically like taken all of those out, and I think I only have like one in the whole save file. But I was building a whole bunch of restaurants here, and then I wanted one to be a cafe. So when I started building this, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a cafe. And then I'm like, there's like several floors and I don't know what to do with them. So I was like, well, I can turn it into an apartment. So yeah, I like that idea. And I also got some new CC that was like super, super nice, and I wanted to include it in this. So yeah, this is full of CC, but the creator I found is called Pierisim, and they have quite a few like CC packs, but specifically the one I used was their Oak House one that they've been actually working on for a while, and it's super, super nice. But I went ahead and linked their Patreon in the description, so if you want to check them out, highly recommend their stuff. Very good quality, and it does not give me problems in my game. It looked very nice and it worked well. So they have like several parts of this like mega pack, if you will, but because they've been working on the style of this like mega pack for a while, they've released it in like several different like mini packs of it, like that all match the same aesthetic basically. So I didn't download all of them. I think they had like 6 or 7 parts to it. And so I only downloaded the 1st, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And so that's like the kitchen. Well, I guess it's not all of the kitchen. I didn't download the counters just because I didn't want any more counters. But I did download like the bedroom stuff, and then the living room stuff, which is, it's like my favorite part. The living room stuff is amazing. And then, and I didn't download the kid stuff just because I don't know why. Like, I love the kids CC that's out there for kids rooms. Like Harry and Felix Andre Sims came out with a Tiny Twavelers pack that's so cute. It's like a safari themed kids room pack, but I never use it. I don't know why. I just never use kids stuff that's CC. I don't know why, but which is funny because I'm so sick of the Maxis kid stuff. I feel like we need more because especially toddler stuff. But anyway, those are the ones I didn't download for this house. So, like, the rest of the Oak House parts I did use in this. I tried to use, like, basically everything in it. And so, yeah. So, and the color scheme I went for this is kind of like a lot of warm tones. A lot of, like, oranges and browns. But I also put some green in here, like olivey green, and then I put like teal in here, dark teal, like specifically when I get to choosing the color swatches for the items after I've put the floor plan in, I made the couches like a dark teal, and it looks nice. So yeah, So the floor plan of this whole build is a little bit different than I normally would, but like I said, the first floor is just the cafe, so it's got like an area behind, or there's an area closed off for the like barista counter, and then there's a bathroom back there that's like the employee bathroom, and then the large seating and dining area in the middle, obviously, and then there's another bathroom for guests, and then next to the barista counter is like the entrance for the actual owner to where you get to the apartment. And so up those stairs is into the second floor is just the second, or sorry, English is hard today, good God, is the living room area. So that's the living room. The dining room is pushed up against one of the walls. I couldn't put like a full-size one in here because there wasn't enough room, but I think, there's only possibly 2 people living in that apartment anyway, so yeah. And then the kitchen, and also I put like a little decorative pantry area next to the fridge. Just, I don't know, just felt like doing it. I really wanted to go for like old apartment vibes, but yeah. And so then the third floor is all open, which I liked it at the time, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't know if I like it now. But I mean, I made use of the space and kind of just made it feel like a big bedroom, but I don't know if I like that anymore. Oh well, we're gonna go with it. But when I started doing the floor plan for the third floor, I was like sectioning off some of the walls, and I don't think I liked sectioning it off into rooms very much, so I kept it open. But either way, I mean, it still looks fine. So there's like a fireplace up there, which I wish I could have fit a fireplace in the second floor living area, but didn't have enough room. However, but so there's a fireplace and like another lounging area up on the third floor, and then the bed has like 2 dressers on either side, and then there's like a desk area, and then a dresser is pushed up against the railing for the stairs. Oh, and then there's a laundry room and a bathroom on the second floor, because I don't know, I just felt like as soon as I started laying furniture down on the third floor, it like needed to be real symmetrical for some reason. So but yeah, and so now I'm finally putting like what colors I want in, so the color scheme. And so I used the brick we got from the country kitchen pack or kit, whatever. And some pops of blue and teal, obviously. But yeah, I just kept it really warm, and I kept the walls pretty plain since there was like patterns to the carpets in like, I don't know, I just wanted to keep it toned down. And those hanging lights next to the couch, I love those so much. Those are so cool. And then like the little bulb wall lighting is so cool. I love that. So yeah, I had to use those a bunch. And then yeah, so for those hanging lights, instead of using like a floor plant, wow. English is so hard today, good God. I'm a little rusty. I haven't done a normal voiceover in so long, but anyway, instead of putting down like a floor lamp, I decided to do those hanging lights, and I like them. So yeah, and then now that I finally figured out the color scheme, I start from the bottom and just go up and just clutter everything and, go room by room and like finish it basically. But for the actual cafe part, I put like a seating area down here next to the bookshelf and a few other like ottomans. I wish there was enough room for like a couch, but I figured if I put a few of those like ottomans, it would have been fine, and then the rest of it is like dining table. So it's kind of like a cafe kind of, hangout space. And then I wanted there to be like an art mural, like they had hired, an artist to come and paint there, because I like that idea for cafes. So that's what that is. And that mural actually came from a Hispanic heritage patch not too long ago, and I love it. I love how colorful it is, but yeah. And then the CC in this is like so amazing. There's these like little candles and candle holders in this, and I thought it was so cute, so I put them on each of the dining tables. And so there was like a skinnier version and a bigger version, and so I wanted like pops of color of like copper and bronzy tones in it, so I used like the candlesticks and basically anything that was metal. I tried to put those copper tones in there because I love copper. So yeah, I thought that was cool. And then like I love the chairs that came in the CC pack, and so there were two different types. So I used one version in the cafe and then the second version up in the actual apartment area, but love them. So yeah. And then the plants that came in this CC pack are super nice. The ones I used down in the cafe have like ceramic pots, but super nice. And yeah, I just kept it pretty open just because there might be routing issues if I cluttered it up too much. But yeah. Oh, the bathroom part of the Oak House like mega pack has these like clawfoot tubs that I love, because I like some antique things like that, but they also put like a shower curtain that drapes over the side that's super nice, that I actually used in the apartment's bathroom because I just needed to use it. Like, it was so cool. But yeah, and now we're on to the actual apartment. So, and then the art in this pack is so nice. I love it. But yeah, so I am finally done with this semester of school. Yay. Yeah, so today is the 6th. What month is it again? Is it March? Yes. No. May. Good God. What planet am I on? I don't even know. It's fine. May. Because it was May the 4th a few days ago, and that really annoys me because I don't like Star Wars. Fight me. Anyway. But, I'm recording the voiceover for this on the 6th, which is a Wednesday, and I have finally finished my finals. My last final is today, and I'm so excited because now it's summer, and I don't have to think. So yeah, so I will keep the videos consistently just once a week, just so there's not like extra work and I don't have to like cut down the amount of content when class starts up again. If you can hear my cat running around in the background, I apologize. He decided to have zoomies like right in the middle of recording. Whatever, it's fine. But yeah, so not only is finishing this semester, like, great, but it's also terrifying because I only have 1 year left of college, and I don't know why. That's, like, fantastic, because it means I don't have to deal with the the mental abuse of college, yay. But, like, it also means that I will be an adult, and I will need to look for a job in my major, and I don't know why, but that's just terrifying to me, because I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm sure I'm not the only one, but still, it's terrifying. Oh, anyway, but yeah, so I am finally done with school for right now. So I can actually, like, focus on content because I know if you're coming from my Instagram, I've been a little absent and I apologize. But it was like I'd get busy with school and then I'd forget I had to post and it'd be like 8 p.m. and I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to post. And it'd be like, well, I'll just do it tomorrow. And then I'd forget tomorrow. And it's like, oh, good God. But yeah, so obviously I feel like y'all can understand the struggle. But yeah, hopefully I can finally get some more builds done because I know when around finals time I get so hectic that I don't really have enough time to just sit down and build. And I don't know, my brain's like, when I finally do have time, I just sit there and stare at my screen because I'm like, you know, when you've been on like panic mode almost for so long, then you finally have room to breathe. You just kind of sit there like, what do I do now? It's weird. But yeah, so I finally have time to get, settle down and get caught up with some more building content. And also I just, I want to get back in my gaming groove. But anyway, so back onto the build. This pack also comes with little pillows and I love them. It's so cute. I've actually never had a CC thing that has had the little accessories like pillows and stuff like that. And I found that they came in this one and I was excited because I love the living room in this apartment. It is like my favorite thing. And then you can see here that I've already put it down, but you can see the little shower curtain thing and I love that so much. But yeah, and so we're about done with the second floor. We've just got the laundry room and then we're on to the third floor. And so the third floor goes pretty quick since I've already put down most of the items. But yeah, I just really like this cafe and apartment. I love the vibe of it. And I especially love like the exterior and like the little areas I put under the balconies and stuff like that. It's very nice. I like it. And so yeah. And then I forgot to do this balcony out here, but I just put a little seating area and a plant. Plants make everything better. But yeah. Oh, and for the exterior, I know I've already finished like the whole exterior, but I just really like the little cutouts I did in the pavement for like little flower boxes. I just thought that was cool and I liked it. And I kept the exterior pretty clean with the landscaping. But yeah, I'm like, so I love the color scheme in this build. I think it's amazing. So I'm like real into the modern color schemes that are more like earthy tones. And yeah, it's weird because I used to hate modern when I was a kid, and now I'm like, yes, give me modern all the time. So yeah, but anyway, and then the clutter in this pack is also so nice. Oh, and there's more pillows, of course, always more pillows. But yeah, there's like a little alarm clock and some book clutter, and there's like the vase I put on like the fire mantle thing is cool because it has a little face on it, and then that plant on the dresser has like a face on it, which is cool because the plant makes it look like it's got hair, which is neat. And then just a few other clutter items here and there, and yeah, so we're about done with this. I think I just clutter up the desk a little more, and then I go outside and put some more seating areas. So a couple benches under the balcony areas, and then some other tables out there. And so yeah. Oh, a quick thing before I wrap it up. I just want to say I hope you guys don't mind if I just like do ranty voiceovers if I'm just feeling a little more ranty. I figured, it being more chill and conversational was fine, but yeah, anyway, and I'm bouncing back between talking about the build, but I hope that's okay. But either way, we're done with the build, so this will not be on the gallery just because it is just like full of CC, so I hope you don't mind. If any of you just really want it in your game, let me know and I will put it up on the gallery, especially since I linked the CC down in the description. But either way, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and like the video if you want to see more. And then if you have any like suggestions for builds or anything like that, make sure to leave them in the comments, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!